Nice. Very nice.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord.
Oh my sweet. Oh my sweet boys.
Wow, look at us. Just a couple of boys doing it again.
How does so much ink get on your knee?
Well, these jeans are probably 4 years old, buddy.
4 years old?
Probably. I think so.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
It's older than your niece.
You know what's crazy? It's actually not. But
it's older than somebody's niece.
Well, you know what? These jeans aren't 4 years old. I got these jeans on a trip with you. It was me, you, our friend Mitch, and Mike the bike. And we all went on a fishing trip, and then we went to some outlets.
So 2 years ago.
Yeah. And honestly, all the ink that's on my jeans, most tattoo artists have all the ink on their jeans. You can't wear jeans while tattooing and not get shit on them.
Why? Why do you have ink on your jeans in spots like that?
Dude, sometimes the ink gets sucked up into the tube, and sometimes it sputters. And that machine's going the whole time, and you don't realize it's sputtering until it's too late. You can just spray tattoo ink everywhere. Shit happens.
But yours looks like it's like on purpose where it is.
Yeah, I dotted it up. What do you mean it's all on purpose? It's a spray. It's like it spritzes like a sprinkler. You think it's not organized. It's not like I went beep, 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 beep.
It kind of looks organized. It's all in the same spot.
Well, it's on that knee because I must have held it over my knee before I realized it was dripping.
You just got to pay attention, man. You're just oblivious to the fucking world.
You know what's funny, though? One time I was at a party and there was a girl there and she girls drive me crazy. Damn, girls. I hate bringing it up, but hey, girls. Boobies.
Correct. Yo, what's up? We got them boobs on you.
You my best friend.
But she asked me, she goes, "Oh, what are all those little dots there? Do you test the needle out before you put it in the skin?" Like asking me if I brought the needle to my jeans and tried it out, beep beep, in my clothes, in my own clothes, trying out a clean needle, testing it out, making sure the ink is flowing on myself before I started tattooing somebody. Is that a logical thought for somebody who's not in the game?
So
is that a real dumb thought?
I'll tell you what I thought.
Okay, I asked you, so I figured you would tell me.
I thought that because it looks like you literally did that,
yeah,
that I would figure that maybe you had like some sort of, sometimes you have like a layer of napkins on your knee or something to like dab it or something. I thought maybe just leaked through. So I didn't think you were tattooing your knee, but maybe like just dab something.
Yeah.
And it got on your knee through the something. I knew you weren't just going.
Right. Yeah. I guess that is funny. And I mean, since you're saying that and she asked me that, I guess that's not that silly of an observation for somebody to say to me. I mean, there's crazier things that happen in the world, but the reason that would be bad if I tested it out on myself, because I would be basically dirtying the needle by touching my clothes with it.
Yeah, I would
also have the risk of touching my skin, which then I'd be tattooing them and putting inside of them, which would just not be good.
I always test the sharpness of all my straight razors by cutting myself open.
It's the same question.
Mm-hmm.
But do you cut yourself?
This is not the podcast to bring that up.
Yeah. Okay. We'll save that one for another day.
You my best friend.
Dude, my rap name is Young Boy Never Cut Myself Again.
Good. I got a cousin. He works at the tattoo shop now on Fridays. He cleans up, and
when he goes out, he cleans out. He cleans up. Yo, watch out, motherfuckers! He's coming out. He's gonna stay out, and then he's gonna bring them all home.
But you know how if you like name something one time, it just sticks and you can never be changed. He ended up with the name Slim Gator. That's his name. That's his nickname at the shop, Slim Gator.
Is it because you wanted to curse him? Is it like,
I think Slim Gator is a cool rap name.
Yeah, well, it's like you watch one episode of Dave, and you're like, Slim Gator. The guy's name's Gata.
Yeah, it's different. Mark's not Gata. He's Slim Gator.
He's Gator with the hard R.
Yeah, he's definitely Gator with the hard R. Yeah, Slim Gator.
But only his friends can call him that.
Yep. The dude's got the skeletal structure of a scarecrow.
Most people do.
He's a skinny guy, but he's also muscly.
Well,
He's got abs, man.
Well, okay.
And he runs all the time. He's a fit dude.
Okay. I haven't seen him for a while.
Dude.
What I'm going to say right now,
I already know
is that
you're barking up the wrong tree.
Every 8th grader in the whole world has abs. If you don't, you're obese. So you're basically just saying he has no body fat.
This man's 20 years old.
I know, but you always said, yeah, when I was a young kid, I had abs. Look at my abs. I got abs. It's like, yeah, well, I was obese and you had abs.
Listen, dude, I don't mean to brag, but at middle school, I had the nickname Abs.
Yeah,
People called me Jake Abs.
Yeah, they
instead of Jacob.
They call you Jake Ab Gordon.
Jake Ab Gordon.
Even Miss Kent said that.
I know. All of our teachers called me that.
They were like, hey, Jake Ab Gordon, can you come to the back? And
you're throwing out names of actual people. That didn't happen, but it was Mr. Smith who did it. He gawked down.
Yeah, Mr. Smith was a real person too, somewhere.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Smith somewhere.
He taught language. Language, sir.
One time I worked in a barber shop that wasn't my own, and my customer kept, under his breath, he'd say stuff like this. He'd go, fucking this and fucking that. And he would do that as like an instead of like a, he'd use fuck as like an or
the
fucking, like that.
The fucking,
what the fucking, fucking,
yeah.
he'd do that a lot. And no one could hear him because he speaks so low, and he's a listener of ours, and he's going to hear this. He's going to know I'm talking about him, but he speaks so low that sometimes I can't hear him.
Yeah.
Because he's just a low speaker, and then I have clippers next to his head. I just can't hear him half the time. So every once in a while, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I know what you're saying, but I don't. And then I go, wait, what did you say? Because now I feel bad because he might have said something important.
Right.
And so I always try to make sure I can actually like hear him and like pull the clippers away from his head so I can hear him. But he was going, fucking this. And this is one of the times I just could not hear him. and the other guy in the barbershop had a kid over there, but like you could not hear this gentleman saying it. Like he was so quiet, you could not hear him. And the dad wasn't saying anything, and the kids weren't saying nothing, and nobody was paying attention. And he just looks over. He goes, "We'll call him Johnny." He goes,
"Your client?"
Yeah, my Johnny. Johnny's his name. Okay, and he says, "Fucking." And the guy my coworker goes, "Hey, language." Language. He's like, oh, sorry, man. Sorry. And he's like, language.
What the heck?
It's like, I'm going to say something real quick.
Say it. Say it loud and say it proud.
Correct!
This has happened to me before, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. If some person that's an adult that looks at me and says, hey, language, that's not my mother, I want to kill you. Like that, it was infuriating.
Yeah.
But because I was just keeping peace,
right,
I was like, all you had to do is walk over slow, like silently, and walk over and be like, hey man, there's kids here.
Yeah.
And they go, oh, my bad. Because nobody was trying to offend anyone. And that was like the most infuriating thing. That happened to me one time when I was at the pool with our friend Mitch. And it was like playing Jenny from the Block on the radio. I was like, oh shit, all the girls getting crazy at this. Oh my God. And I just kept going. I was saying something that was some whatever in a. I was like, oh my fucking, oh shit, oh fuck. I was saying stuff like that, and then some chubby mom across the pool was like, hey, there's kids in the pool. I was like, well, he's listening to Jenny from the Block, so I don't know what you want me to do about it.
Yeah.
But Jenny from the Block is on. That's what I told her when I looked at her. And I didn't apologize. I'm a grown man.
Yeah, it's like you're not.
I'm at a public
can't be
place
scolded anymore.
Yeah,
I'm not breaking the law.
Yeah, I'm in a public place. You brought your kids to a pool that's full of people college aged and up, and expected everyone not to say the F-bomb.
Yeah,
you grow up.
But honestly, it's not your fault. When a good song comes on, every person
it took control of my language.
Every person I know turns into a vulgar owl.
Ooh, fuck. Ooh, fuck shit. Ooh, fuck.
Damn.
Ooh, oh God, I feel it. Ooh.
I'm guilty of it at the shop.
Ooh.
I can't help it.
Oh, I know.
If a good techno song comes on, or maybe some dream pop,
a little bit of under the pants tinkles,
I'm like, ooh, damn. Yeah. So I guess but I guess that's just a generational thing, because I'm sure that we're going to be at a public pool one day with our kids, if we have any, but it'll be worse, because the kids who we actually get offended by, they'll be saying stuff like, man, this freaking, I don't even know what to say.
They'll be like this.
I don't know what would offend me.
They'll be like this. They'll be like, oh shit, dude. Oh, this song is so fucking crazy, dude. Come in my fucking eye, dude. Like, dude, honestly, look at me. Dude, come over here. Come in my fucking eye. Pull your dick out and come in my fucking eye over this song, dude. This gets me so horned up with get your cum and put it in my fucking eye, dude. I wish
and I'll be like, language.
Dude, I wish
language.
I wish a 5-year-old's dick was in my eye right now.
Language.
And that's what I'd be saying. Then they look at my son who's 5 and I go, language.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
And he goes, oh, my bad, man. It was just an expression.
And then in that kid's life, he's going to go to his friend's barbershop where they record a fourth dimension cast. And they'll be like, listen, I was talking about putting a minor's dick in my eye today, and some guy at the pool said language at me, and it pissed me off. He's not my dad.
What?
He's not my dad or my mom.
Or
fucking asshole.
What are you, my uncle?
Yeah. I guess just don't. You know what? How about just everybody mind your own business? If somebody's doing something offensive around you, like cussing, guess what?
Just leave.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words can never hurt me in public.
Yep.
Or try to out vulgar them. Is that the new tactic?
I would out vulgar him with the under vulgar. You know what I'm saying? So I would out vulgar him by under vulgaring. So he'd be like, oh fuck, come in my eye, man. This would be so sick if you put your dick in my ass to this song. It'd be crazy in a pool.
It's a good song. Yeah.
Oh shit, man. This is the only thing better will be if if ladies' ejaculate was on my body. Yeah. Right? And I'd be like, damn, what the fuck? And I'd be like, yeah, pee poo poo on a motherfucker.
Yeah. And you really stump the kid.
Yeah, and he's like, what?
Because he's like, oh, this old
He's like, I haven't heard the word.
Because you know what would happen? He would go, oh, that's an old person trying to act young. I don't want to hang out at the pool anymore.
And then I dab at him.
And he would go, hey, this guy's trying to be hip. Let's get out of here.
What is this guy, 50?
We got an orgy to go to.
Yo, we got an orgy at the White House.
And there you go. You and your kids are back peacefully at the pool, not having to deal with any bullshit.
Yeah.
It's a foolproof plan. Make sure you should write that down.
Yeah, I think what we need to make sure we do is just not pay attention to others, and it'll all be okay.
Yeah.
Because trust me, kids weren't paying attention to me cussing.
They don't give a shit.
They weren't.
They're watching gangbangs on their fucking iPads already. They don't give a fuck.
Dude, they're having gangbangs on Minecraft and Roblox. They're too busy. They're pissed off they're at the pool because they're missing their fucking online sex time.
Honestly, they're missing the gangbang on the Oculus. So they don't give a shit about you saying, "Oh shit, I love Jenny from the block." They're too busy in their perverted handheld Wi-Fi devices.
Dude, phones are perverting the world. Hey, you fucking pervert. Oh man. So what happened to you? What happened to you lately that has anything ever happened like that to you? Like
have I got yelled at?
Well,
publicly?
okay, we all know the butterfly sugar baby thing. We all know that. So we don't have to talk about that, but has anything else happened like that? Cuz that's a very similar genre, but
yeah, I told a really funny thing I thought was really funny today, and it didn't get any laughs. I'm trying to think of.
It's already starting with me, buddy. I'm on a roll right now, so hit me because I'm ready to laugh. I'm on the verge, and yeah, this is probably why no one laughed, dude. You make them wait too long. I'm thinking, I'm shaking, I'm rubbing the bridge of my nose, and I'm thinking. Is this part of the joke? Should I shut up?
It was so me and my client and Brandon were all talking about balls.
Already got me, dude.
And I said
balls.
I said, "Hey guys, so we get more shit done, so we're not getting horny. We should all, put our balls on this table and destroy them with a hammer." So that way we're never horny again. That way we get more shit done. So if you weren't horny ever and you weren't thinking about sex or like banging something, if your balls were just destroyed with a metal hammer, then you would just get through it. And I try to get them to be like, I try to like do a 3-way fist bump with them. They didn't do it. And then Paul goes, "What are you guys talking about?" And I said, "We're talking about destroying our own nuts with a hammer." And then he didn't laugh, and he just kind of continued tattooing. Brandon walked away. It's not because he was busy; he just had like a piercing to do. And then my client was just quiet for a minute. I was just finished tattooing. I was like, "Really? Nobody thought nobody thought destroying our man parts with a hammer was funny?" Yeah. Thanks for laughing. It is funny.
No, it's. I'm sorry, I wasn't laughing at you.
What are you?
I'm laughing at the fact that you're like, "Yo, we should fucking bash our nuts with a hammer," and everybody goes, dude, I've done shit like that so many times in the barbershop. You just start because you're rolling off the last guy and he was really funny, and then you get a normal dude that like doesn't know what's going on, and then you get a guy that's like, it's always in that transition stage of like you go from like a really funny guy, and then you got a normal dude, then you got a boring guy, and you work your way back in. I don't know why it happens that way, but it does.
Yeah.
And you get to the boring guy, and you're like, "Yeah, man, you crush your nuts with a hammer to get more done, right?" And he's like, "What?
No, I've never heard of that in my life."
No, what's a nut?" And it just fucking ruins your whole day. Like one time I had an awesome joke back when in Saberton, when that python got loose from that guy. He was taking a python from his house. A python. Okay?
A big boy.
Also known as like, okay, a python is one thing. Like pythons can get big. Like they're not always like this size. They can get big as fuck. And it was a big one. And this guy was trying to get rid of it or something. And he put it in some sort of containment in the back of a van. And then it got out while he was driving. It got up on him. It like crawled up onto him. He wrecked the vehicle, crashed it. Then the snake climbed up a telephone pole and went away. Okay?
Just vanished.
Vanished. Gone forever. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Like, and I was telling a few people we were talking about, I was like, what are we going to do? Like, there's a freaking, basically the movie Anaconda starting in Saberton.
Yeah.
All right, like there's gonna be a person going along the rail trail, and there's gonna be like 6 bodies at mile marker 6, which is convenient, and there's 6 bodies at mile marker 5 where there's a 4-foot python. And
I got 3 words for you.
Yeah.
2 of them aren't good.
Oh fuck! Damn.
One's dead.
Oh fuck! Dead.
Anyway,
damn fuck shit. And so then I was like, that'd be crazy, man. Like, what are we gonna do about this freaking python on the loose? Like, it's gonna kill somebody. And so it felt like the moment in SpongeBob where they're trying to figure out what to do with Bikini Bottom, and Patrick with the Alaskan bullworm, and he goes, I think we should take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else. And that's what I said. I said, dude, you know what I think we should do about this python? We need to take Morgantown and push it somewhere else. And dude, I looked around. There's 5 people in the barbershop. And nobody said shit. They went, what? And I was like, oh my God, you people are the worst. And then I waited for my age group to show up. And then I said it. And it killed.
Yeah.
It killed.
SpongeBob.
It was the best.
SpongeBob humor kills,
dude. It killed.
Everybody knows it. Everybody gets it.
Oh my gosh! But I could not. I felt the same way. It's like, dude,
nuts and a hammer. It's funny.
Hammer nuts.
Yeah, I think my timing was just wrong.
That might have been part of it. You might have gotten too excited. You might have also waited too long for what you were talking about, or maybe something happened in the middle.
Yeah.
Did something happen in the middle?
Yeah. So as I said it, we were laughing. Me, Jared, and Brandon were laughing about it. Mm-hmm. We were laughing about smashing our nuts.
Yeah.
But the laughing should have continued into Paul's booth because he asked. But it got cut short because Brandon's client came in, and him leaving the situation, we didn't keep laughing because he had to get serious real quick, and then it just died. But hey, that's why there's more jokes to come. That's why you hang out in the shop.
But do you think you would do that so you'd never get horny? Would you do that?
No, never.
So that's why it was a joke, right?
Maybe.
Huh. If I hammer my nuts right now, my level will be at 6,000.
I think you would get more stuff done.
Go Super Saiyan.
Yeah. Imagine how much stuff you'd get done from ages 0 to 30 if you weren't granted the power of coming until you were 30.
Everyone would be a billionaire.
Yeah.
Okay. That would save the world. Don't come till you're 30, and you will be an owner of multiple properties, businesses. You'll be an entrepreneur.
You'll own a Ford. Not a car. You'll own Ford.
And you'll be Ford tough.
Yeah.
F-150.
I'm so glad we got that sponsor.
Yeah.
On to the next thing.
Yeah.
That was a
Volkswagen.
weird joke we had to set up just to say Ford F-150.
I know.
Like, honestly, man.
I was like, we had to talk about bashing nuts for like a long time, go on to freaking pythons, and then say we're all Ford tough.
Ford F-150. Ford tough.
If you 0% APR for 60 months. Going on right now.
At Ford.
At Weimar
My
Ford.
company.
At Weimar Ford.
I haven't came in 30 years.
Yeah.
I own Ford now.
Weimar Ford.
Okay, it's time. It's time for the part of the show where we pull nouns and verbs written on pieces of paper out of a hat and do an improv freestyle.
Chicka, chicka, yeah, yeah.
Since the last time we did this, I had you draw out of the hat first. I want you to hold the hat, and I want to draw out of the hat first. Here I go. Okay, the first word. I'm actually not going to read it until you are ready. So I want you to pick. Go ahead and pick yours. I got one. I'm not going to read it until you're ready.
Nope, that's not the one. This one is.
You'll know when it's the one.
This one is.
Okay. I'm going to read mine first. Ready? My word that I have to freestyle about is kazoo. Like the instrument.
So, you and I, we got to figure out how a kazoo is going to be stealing a diamond.
So our improv freestyle today involves stealing a diamond and a kazoo. All right. Challenge accepted.
I'm just your boo, playing on a motherfucking kazoo. You said I chew, I said I chew, and you know say I just sneeze. No. I said, hey you, I got my kazoo. I want to say hey, how do you fucking do? But you are studying it in the fucking lawn. I said, hey, we go to the same fucking school. Do you like the fucking instrument, the kazoo? She said no, I'd rather you play the fucking square or the motherfucking triangle.
No.
Heartbroken, you're a bitch.
Heartbroken every single day of it. I just got the bad news. The girl that I like doesn't like the kazoo. And now I'm upset. And my wallet's got no money in it.
Oh shit.
So I go to the museum. Then I see Liam. Then we got our ski masks. And then we got our black hoodies on. We're gonna sneak in dawn. Watch the laser track and watch the motherfucking cameras. Because we're gonna steal that motherfucking gem. And once I steal the diamond, gonna bring it back to that girl. She's not my friend anymore. She doesn't like the kazoo, but she's gonna like me after I give her this diamond. Give her the diamond, boy. She's gonna like me once I give her this diamond. She liked that gift, but she said, walk off, take a piss. I'll take this diamond from you, shitter. Yeah, and I said, I'm that quick spitter. Do you wanna hear a fucking rap from me? She said, I would just take the gift and you can fucking leave. Oh no, baby. I just wanted to rap for her, tell her how I feel. Tell her how you feel. I wanted to tell her about the diamond that we both steal. Take, I'm Liam in the story. Take. All you do is fucking take. All you do is take from me. I just wanted to play you a melody with my kazoo, but you said that I'm smelly. I had to get away and try to steal something for you. It's a diamond, it's worth a fortune. If you don't want it, then I am out of here today, and that's the end of it, babe. You'll never see me again. You won't see this diamond, and you won't see Liam. We're out of here playing our kazoos. We're out of here playing our kazoos. Wow.
Dude, so what was I going to tell you? I was going to tell you something. Fuck.
That's okay. I had to go to the Toyota dealership today. Had a squeal in the old Tacoma.
You just heard my mustache go across my mic.
Let's hear it again. Sounds good.
Full?
Yeah, it sounds full.
Thank you.
But I had to go in there. I had a little squeal in the engine. So I had to check it out.
Can I try to, can you imitate the sound?
No.
Try.
I can't get that high pitched. It's something in the belt. I think maybe just a little piece of dirt. No, not that high pitched.
Wait, it's lower?
It's like, I don't even know how to do it.
What? It's too high pitched. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, it's so high pitched it sounds like a bass drop in a techno
I really
song.
don't. I don't remember how it sounded. Anyway, it wasn't.
Bow, whoa, what?
And I said, check the whole thing out. Well, last year this happened too. I had a little squeal in the engine, and it wasn't the engine because I put it in park, and I revved the engine, and it was still making the noise. So, like, it was like increasingly making the noise when I would rev it. So,
it's probably your turbo, bro.
probably the turbo or the flux capacitor.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, I drove it there today. Didn't make the noise the whole way there, obviously, because that's what's gonna happen. The real problem's not gonna present itself when you need it to. But I did need brakes, so I had to buy some brakes today, which that's not fun stuff. But hey, keeps me alive, so I guess I have to do that.
Did they even check the night flux?
I don't think so. But you know how they are down there. They never check the night flux on the engine.
Do they know you have a night flux in that truck?
Yeah,
Did they even say anything?
they installed it.
They installed the night flux and they didn't even check if it was squealing?
No, they
'Cause
didn't.
everybody knows that's like number one thing that squeals in a truck is a night flux.
They didn't even unscrew the generators.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I think I need to find a new place, but
Well, you gotta unscrew the generators because it would the whole time the truck will just go jim 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 jim.
But
so now you got a truck that goes jim 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 bow wow.
I do like to go there though for them to install my brakes because they have a 6-star rating for brakes.
6 stars. Are you saying 6 stars or 6 stars?
They have 6 stars.
6 stars, bro.
Yeah, which
Hell
is
yeah.
actually
You only got a
6-star.
couple of them, but they're sick.
Yeah, it's a 6-star rating.
Yeah, it's a fucking sick.
Yeah. When's the last time you had to do maintenance on the old Volkswagen?
You don't have to do maintenance on Volkswagens.
I don't know if that's true.
You don't have to change the oil. You don't have to get new windshield wipers. You don't have to get new brakes. You don't have to clean it. It's self-cleaning. It throws all of the old dirty French fries that's between your seats out every 3 months or so.
That's a great vehicle.
Any change that you have in like the center console, it saves it for you and puts it into Acorns.
Very cool.
Sponsored by Acorns. Who does that Acorns thing? Who's it?
Sequoia does it.
No, I'm talking about the sponsor guy. Matt,
Like a
Kutch.
like a podcaster who does it.
Yeah, he plays
I don't
Kelso in the 70s show. What's his name?
Oh, I don't know.
What?
You don't know his name.
But
Why are you wutting me? You don't know his
But
name.
you don't know. But I would assume me saying it would help at least someone in the fucking room.
I'm the only person in the room. I don't know who his name is.
I'm also in the room.
Kelso. Is he Ashton Kutcher?
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you. You didn't even think. You weren't even helping me think. I knew it was there. I said Kutch.
I'm thinking the other kid, the nerdy one.
That nerdy one?
In that 70s show.
Eric?
Yeah, what's his actor name?
Honestly, I don't think anyone knows.
Yeah. I actually liked him in the movie Aliens more than I liked him in that 70s show.
I liked him in Spider-Man.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
he's the...
Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
He's Venom. Well,
Venom.
kind of Venom.
Yeah, he's Venom.
Yeah.
He's like, you ruined my life, Peter Parker.
He's like a pussy.
Yeah. Honestly, that's exactly right. Like, no wonder Venom like sucked in that movie because he was with a fucking puss.
Yeah.
Huh. That's interesting.
Because
Because
no Tom Hardy.
No.
He'll
And then
never
there's
be Tom
Carnage, who
Did you see that
is
movie?
an alien symbiote. I haven't seen the movie, but I know about Carnage, and he
It's
he connects himself to a serial killer.
Yeah.
And that's when you know you're bad.
Both the Venom movies were lame, bro. Not
Really?
good. No, I thought they were
Didn't
lame.
even watch them.
They
I
were
knew
so
I knew they were
silly.
going to be lame.
They're so silly.
It's something that
It's
sometimes you can't. Sometimes you cannot do what a comic book does.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a cool idea, but sometimes it's just really hard to make it that cool. It's hard to make it that cool.
Well, I think to make it that cool, you got to make it vicious. You got to make it evil.
Right. And I think, yeah.
That's why, like, Wolverine, like Logan, well, that's why the movie's so badass, because Wolverine's violent and fucking cutting people's heads off, and just, I got to rewatch that movie because that movie's so sick, dude.
Well, spoiler alert, got stabbed by a stump to death.
Yep.
That's badass.
Yeah. But all the movies who are remaking the superheroes and stuff, like, they're still trying to keep it like PG-13. Well, I'd say go the opposite way. Just go fucking make it rated G.
Well, also, it's like they're trying to, yeah, well.
Like, I'm saying flowers and fuzzy teddy bears.
Yeah, like make the alien symbiote of Venom like
A pussy.
yeah, he's like a kindergarten teacher or something.
Yeah.
Like he's like an alien version of Miss Rachel.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yep. That'd be good.
Yeah, I think so too. What's some of your goals for this coming week? Sorry to jump topics so quick. I wanted to get off of the whole calling Venom a pussy thing. Sorry, I know it's weird.
Did it make you upset that we called him a pussy?
I'm the one who called him a pussy, but I just don't want to be known as the guy calling Venom a pussy.
No, I understand that. It's like you could probably anger more people with that than like. I would say you calling Venom a pussy would make more people mad than being racist. Because you're dabbing into both races when you say Venom's a pussy. Dabbing. Like I got a greasy pizza.
You're probably right.
Like I got that greasy
You're
pizza.
probably right. That would calling Venom a pussy would upset a lot of people.
A lot more people, I'm saying. I don't think it would upset them as much as if you were racist, but I'm saying it would definitely do more immediate shock.
Yeah, for sure.
It would be a moderate shock around the globe.
Yeah.
If everyone knew that Jay Gordon thinks Venom's a pussy. But okay, What am I doing? What was my goal for this week?
Let's talk about our goals for the week before we close out the podcast.
Okay. One of my goals is to finish my book, which I'm not reading it. I'm listening to it because I'm a man and I don't have time to read. That's what manhood's about. Not having time to do things, always being anxious.
Dude, are you masking this, how good this book is with your masculinity? Are you masking with masculinity right now? Because you're afraid, because it's touching you spiritually and emotionally, you have to make it a masculine joke right now. Are you masking it? Mask?
I'm masculating it. No, what I'm doing is I honestly have a hard time slowing my brain down. It has nothing to do with being a man in reality. It's about that my brain doesn't slow down enough to let me read.
Have you tried?
No, of course I've tried. I've tried my entire fucking life. I've tried to read my whole life.
When's the last time you tried to sit down and read a book?
Okay. Probably a year ago. I have multiple books in my room.
Probably a year ago.
Well, I don't know exactly when it was. I know when I got the book.
When did you get the book?
2 years ago. And then I was looking at audiobooks. And I did.
There's nothing wrong with audiobooks.
I read Green Lights, audiobook Green Lights, did The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. And I did those. And I thought, I like the audiobooks because I can listen to it while I'm getting ready for work. So that's about an hour's worth of time. So I get an hour's worth of a book, and I can still. It takes me longer. So there's something that I have. It's probably some form of illness someone would claim I have an illness. I'm just impatient, but I don't have the patience or the skill to slow down and read something. Because even when I'm reading something, looking at a page, reading it, I eventually will have my own thought while reading it. And then I don't stop reading. My eyes keep moving across the page. And I keep going. And I'm thinking of something else. And I'm reading the book, but I'm not comprehending what the book is doing.
I have a feeling multiple people are going to listen to you saying this, and they're going to go, Poppy, it's called ADHD.
No, it's called
ADHD.
Because there's a
called
lot
eight
of
doobies to the face. Fuck that.
there's a lot of people that will lose concentration while reading a book. They will either get tired or whatever. People fall asleep reading books or whatever. So their eyes keep moving across the page and they are seeing the words, but they're not actually reading the book. And then I'll flip the page and I'll go, wait a second. Did I just read that? And then when I read and truly read it again, it is familiar, but I wasn't paying attention. So I do the same thing with audiobooks sometimes. I'll be listening, and then I have my own thought with what the book just said. And then I have to like back it up because I had my own thought and I had to go through my own thought process from what I was doing. So and it doesn't matter if I'm reading it or if I'm listening to it. Listening to it means I can do it in the shower. Reading it means I have to like sit down and do it. So I'd rather just listen to the book.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine.
And I can know exactly where I left off because I lost concentration and I can see, I was at minute 27. Yep. And back it up. Yeah. So, yeah, maybe I do have. People will say, oh, you have ADHD or, oh, you have this. That's totally overdiagnosed. That's a Poppy thing.
Maybe
Poppy
you're
will
just
say that.
Maybe you're just real fucking dumb.
Very possible.
Maybe.
Very possible.
Maybe you're just really stupid. I don't know, man. You know,
you're telling me
that's just the pot calling the kettle black.
You're telling me that you've never read a book and then you caught yourself not reading the book.
I'm not telling you I'm not doing that. I do that all the time. That happens. I think everybody who reads a book, because I definitely do that too.
Because you know what? Some books are fucking boring.
Yeah, believe me.
Actually, hold on.
Sometimes
let me tell you something. 99% of books are boring.
That's a false statement.
Do you know how many books there are?
Billions.
You're saying that you are interested in more than 1% of books?
No.
Exactly.
That's not a good statistic.
1% of books are interesting. The rest of them fucking suck. And it just depends on who you are, what kind of book you like.
It's not an accurate statistic.
I'm saying for a person, for one person. Me, I like 1% of books. You know why? Because they appeal to me. And then someone else likes 1% of books. It's not the same 1%.
Yeah.
It's like 1% of books. All the 99% of them fucking suck.
Yeah.
To everyone.
It's an interesting theory.
Doesn't matter if you work at friggin' Barnes & Noble and you're the manager there. He probably still thinks that 99% of those books that are in there suck.
I love the path to that conclusion.
Yep.
I think it's awesome. I love it. But no, I'll definitely read into a little bit of a book and be like, oh shit, I haven't read anything I haven't read this whole page. I need to backtrack. And then I'm like, oh shit, I should probably back up like 2 or 3 pages.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's your mind goes.
Yeah.
Your mind, you have your own thought. But
it's weird with books because it's like sometimes you'll pick up a book and you'll read it and you will just be sucked in. Mm-hmm. And you're like, this is fucking amazing. Mm-hmm. You'll finish that book and you jump onto the next one. And you're like, this fucking sucks.
Dude,
why isn't this like that last book? I've been like that with video games. I haven't played an amazing video game since The Last of Us 2.
And I do need to play The Last of Us 2.
Yes,
did you watch?
So awesome, yeah.
The last episode?
Yeah, so awesome.
And it's not the last episode anymore. We're doing it slightly in advance. I apologize, but
yeah.
Let's guess what happens in the next episode. Talking about it like we just watched it.
Dude,
that was so sick. Like when that bloater tore the head off that person a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
And then like last episode you see it again and like it like fucked another zombie.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
Yeah. I loved it when he ripped that guy's head off, but then I liked it whenever he pinned the camel down at the zoo, the last living zoo. The bloater on The Last of Us pinned down this camel, and he reached inside of its throat all the way down to the back of its throat through its humps, and then you see him pull something out of the camel's throat, and it's a can of Sprite. And then the bloater opened up the can of Sprite and drank it through his mushroom fucking head, and his thirst was quenched. Dude, zombie style.
Dude, I liked when that clicker, this past episode, caught up to a cheetah. Caught it and then reached down his throat, pulled out a fucking Mountain Dew. Code Red.
Okay, I think it's time to.
Wait, what happened with the cheetah commercial? Because I forgot
what I just said.
The cheetah commercial is the Sprite. Still,
Yeah.
It's still a Sprite.
Yeah. The guy chased him down, reached down, started the Sprite, and drank it. Well, before we're getting too ahead of ourselves,
I didn't know if maybe it happened with a camel too. That'd be really funny too. Wouldn't that be funny if you like you pull out, you reach into a camel, reach into its hump, pull out its hump, and it's actually a 24-pack of fucking Mountain Dew?
that'd be amazing. Super Bowl needs to get a hold of that commercial.
Dude,
ASAP.
I could make commercials easy. All these commercials suck this year.
I didn't watch any of it. Did you watch any of the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
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 Was it good?
No. The ending sucked.
Yeah.
It was
I heard
not
one of the teams lost.
Yeah, there was one of the teams fucking lost and it was sucked. And they cried. And there's brothers on either team, and one cried and said, one brother, the Kelsey brothers, one brother won, and the mom went up to him and was like, "Oh my God, you won!" And then she went and found the other brother that was on the Eagles that lost, and she's like, "Oh, you did so good. I'm so proud of you." And he's like, kind of like worked up, and then he goes, Go practice with, not go practice, but go celebrate with so and so. So he just went and wallowed in his own pity by himself. But
That's
the most mature thing you can do is say, "Hey, you know what, Mom? You go celebrate with your other son that won. You shouldn't wallow around with me feeling bad for me.
Yeah.
You should celebrate with him."
Absolutely.
So that's like the most healthy thing I think I've ever seen in the NFL.
He's a professional NFL player. Probably pretty mentally healthy. You got any announcements for the podcast?
Look at Antonio Brown. I said, look at Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Mike Vick.
Yeah.
Look at Ray Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
All completely mentally healthy people. Give us a follow. Instagram, Today's Pray. Give us a follow on TikTok, Today's Pray Podcast. Give us a follow on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube. Give us a little bit of love.
Give us some love. Give us something else too. Give us something else. Follow too. Share. Share fucking share.